Can a ship be arrested? What is exactly the Admiralty Suit? And why is Kerala fighting a battle of 9,500 crores against a ship? Kerala High Court has ordered conditional arrest of MSC Akiteta. Now, this is a ship whose arrest has been ordered. How is this possible, and what is the Admiralty Suit which makes it possible? Hello everyone, welcome to Vajiram and Ravi's Flash News. My name is Shubhangi Singh, and today we are going to understand that how sea can also turn litigious. That means ship can be arrested, and how is that possible? Through the Admiralty Act. So let us begin by understanding the incident which has led to the conditional arrest of another ship. The incident that we are talking about is the sinking of MSC Elsa III, and this ship sank near the coast of Kerala. Now, this incident happened on May 25th, and this was a vessel which was Liberian-flagged, and it was a container ship. It had almost 640 plus cargoes present on board. Now, apparently this ship was structurally safe, but because of an operational problem, it sank. Now, all the cargoes had multiple hazardous materials, they had oil containers, and there was spillage. Now, after this destruction that took place in terms of the hazardous material, oil containers, plastic pellets, now the impact because of which was massive. Now, there was oil spill which was caused, there was chemical leakage which happened, it led to severe marine pollution, and it definitely damaged the coastal ecosystems, and furthermore, it disrupted the livelihoods of the fishermen. Now, this definitely had an economic plus environmental impact. And because of this incident, Kerala government went ahead and filed Admiralty Suit, which is demanding almost 9,500 crores in form of compensation from not just the company, which is Mediterranean Shipping Company, but also the ship. So when we are talking how this is done, we will be understanding the Admiralty Suit in detail. यहाँ पर हमने इंसिडेंट समझ लिया है, उसका इम्पैक्ट क्या हुआ, और जिसकी वजह से केरला गवर्नमेंट ने आगे जाके यहाँ पे एडमिरल्टी सूट जो है वो फाइल किया है. अब अगर हम इस पर्टिकुलर केस के बारे में बात करें तो हमें भी यहाँ पे समझ में आएगा कि ये जो कंडीशनल अरेस्ट के लिए बोला गया है वो सेम शिप का नहीं हो रहा है. यहाँ पे जो कंडीशनल अरेस्ट केरला एचसी ने ऑर्डर किया है, दैट मीन्स द कंडीशनल अरेस्ट ऑफ द ship that has been ordered by Kerala SC, it's not the same ship. It is rather a different ship which is owned by the same company. The other ship that has been arrested is MSC Akiteta, that is MSC Akiteta II, which is basically a sister ship which is owned by the same company. And at present, this ship has been anchored at a port in Thiruvananthapuram. Now, this particular ship which is anchored in Kerala, this was the one the court has taken the action on because the Kerala's environmental department filed a suit because of the incident of MSC Elsa III. Now, we have understood the court action, we have understood the incident also. Now, let us understand, when we are talking about this court action, what is the reasoning that has been given for this case filing. So, here this particular ship belongs to the same corporate group that I have mentioned, that we know. Second thing, that Kerala has alleged there has been environmental as well as economic damage in lieu of which they are looking for compensation, so that recovery can be done, maintenance can be done, and the clearance that is required of the spillage and everything can be sorted, especially in monetary terms. Now we will be talking about that what exactly is this Admiral Suit. What is this and what exactly are the powers associated with it? So when we are talking about Admiralty Suit, we have to understand this Act of 2017, which is the Admiralty Jurisdiction and Settlement of Maritime Claims Act 2017. Now, this act came in place of the colonial era laws. So, this is trying to replace the colonial laws. Which were those two laws? The two main laws were the Admiralty Court Law, were the Admiralty Court Act 1861. The second one, Colonial Courts of Admiralty Act 1890, and both of these have been replaced by this particular act. Now, there are certain key features we need to understand so that we are able to understand the order that has come from Kerala High Court. So, when we are talking about key features of this act, we have three main key features which will give us a clear preview here. First one is that the jurisdiction with high courts of coastal states is available now. So, in this case, if there is a coastal accident of a ship or there has been some wreckage, so the high courts of that particular case get the jurisdiction. In this case, we are seeing Kerala High Court. Second main feature is the fact that there can be civil claims. There will be no criminal proceeding, there will be civil claims in case there has been damage by the vessel to any sort of life, property and environment. If there has been loss of cargo or freight, wages of the seafarers who were on board, or there is livelihoods of fishermen we have quoted which is involved. If there has been certain type of environmental damage and any sort of tug and towage surface, port charges and salvage of the spill that has occurred. These are the two features. The third feature will answer our main question that why a ship is being arrested. So, the third provision is action in rem. When we talk about action in rem, it basically means whoever is the claimant, they can proceed against the ship itself. That means when they are filing the case, it will not be just against the owner, it will be against the ship as well. That means that the ship here will become a legal entity and it can be arrested. Now, because MSC Elsa III has sunk and it cannot be arrested, another ship, sister ship of the same shipping company, Mediterranean Shipping Company, has been ordered as a conditional arrest by Kerala High Court. Now, I think it would be clear that why this particular ship has been arrested. The application has been seen in the case of MSC Akiteta II case, where the Kerala government alleged, specifically Kerala's government environmental department went ahead with the complaint that MSC Elsa III, which was owned by MSC company, they led a massive oil and chemical spillage. It also led to hazardous cargo and diesel leakage into the sea. That led to damage to the environment, ecosystem, and it also has economic impacts. Now, Kerala went ahead and invoked Section 4 of the Admiralty Act and in rem suit to detain this MSC Akiteta II for compensation. And Kerala HC, given for the compensation that Kerala government was asking for, with special breakdown of the total amount that they are asking, somewhere around 9,500 CR, that also has been mentioned. I hope we are clear now that how this suit has been filed, what is the act in rem we are talking about, how a ship can be arrested, and how the Admiralty Act has new provisions which facilitates the resolution of any sort of maritime accidents and disputes. Now, this particular incident has an impact which we will see in coming times as well. This incident has not completely been dissolved because there has been a conditional arrest, because the Kerala government is asking either there is deposition of the compensation amount, then we can release it, or there is a satisfactory amount that can be decided by the court, that is deposited, then we can release the ship. Other than that, in coming times, we will see multiple things unfolding. So, they will lead to broader implications, such as, because this is the first time a state government has went ahead and used an admiralty law for ecological compensation. So this highlights the implication that in coming times, ecological loss will also be taken in mind when we are talking about compensations, be it maritime loss, be it aircraft accidents, anything at all. It also sets precedents that foreign ships can be held accountable, especially in Indian waters. So just because the ownership, because it was flagged from a different country, doesn't mean that they will not be accountable for the damage that is being done, especially in the Indian waters. Other than that, because the case is ongoing, we have to understand that in coming time, it might lead to diplomatic changes, especially with the countries involved. It might lead to legal tensions, trade tensions, if the compensation is not settled. And Kerala HC will review the further proceedings, and only time will tell how this will exactly unfold. Now, I will leave you with a question here. What do you think that such unprecedented claims in terms of ecological compensation, are they a good way ahead in coming times where people, companies, countries will be held for ecological loss as well? That was all. Thank you so much.